Um, Hi. I figured I'd stop on here real quick and just check in with you guys. It's a little bit easier than, sitting and doing a video and what have you. So, happy Father's Day. I don't think there's anyone in the room yet, but if you guys rewatch this after, happy Father's Day. So, what am I doing? I just got done cleaning the house. Had to wash the floors, had to sweep the floors, wash the floors. Got 2 loads of laundry going, and yeah, now I'm just kind of sitting down, relaxing. If you guys can hear noise in the background, it's because I have the fan right here. Granted, it's not that hot out today. It's only in the 70s, but I just like it. So yeah, just kind of having a chill day today. Might work on a couple different wedding things. Hi Debbie, how you doing? Might work on a couple different wedding things today. I've got to work on my instead of having a guest book, I'm going to be doing a sign. I have it right here. Hang on, let me show you. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I hit their clearance section and I found this good size like board type thing that you can hang. So I'm thinking about using my cutting machine and making something either like a heart or maybe like a capital B for what's going to be our last name. Doing something like that on there, and then putting out Sharpies at the wedding so like people can actually sign the board thingy, and after we're married we can hang it up in the house. I'm doing really good. It's so good to see you on here, Debbie. But yeah, I'm like right now I'm just trying to get everything wedding related because we are now, yesterday we'll make 3 months until our wedding, so it's coming fast. That's why like I haven't done a whole lot of videos lately. It's just been crazy. I'm still working on the house, almost got everything done, but the only thing left is the bathroom, really. Like that's just my one thing that I need to get done, but it's not a priority right now. Wedding is a priority. Yeah, exciting. It is exciting, but it's just so stressful. I mean, the closer you get, it's like you really got to get everything done. And granted, we're just having a small wedding. I don't know how these people who do like massive weddings, I don't know how they do it. And I mean, they got to have wedding planners and other people doing it for them because yeah, it's stressful. But I got the invitations sent out last week. So starting to get RSVPs back, so that's nice. It'd be nice to have the final number. That's what I want to know. I want to know who's coming so I can set like the seating arrangements, and just have it locked in. That's what I can't wait for. So I gave them until August 14th to get everything. If you want to come, let me know. But I just want to have that part done so I can get the final plans done. So I don't think have I done a video since I went cake testing? I can't remember, you guys. I can't remember. I've been married 17 years. It's so fun. That is amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. In my family, and this is kind of sad, in my family, no one has ever been married too long. I think 10 years might be the longest. My grandparents were married for a longer period of time, but it wasn't the greatest relationship. So I think for Justin and I, that's something that I really hope happens for us, is having that longevity. And, I hope that we just have a happy marriage. And, we've been living together now for 8 months. And it's been smooth sailing. We've been together for 3 years. We have not had like a fight, like argument, a fight. We have not had that. But yeah, I don't think you have. I probably haven't. I mean, everything has just been so crazy. But I went cake testing. Justin wasn't able to come for it because he had to work. But I got the cake all set up. So that's good, but it's just kind of getting that final number of how many people are coming so I can, you know, have everything finalized. That'll be nice. So what else? Working on what I'm going to do for centerpieces. Most everyone knows that I work for a greenhouse, so I'm thinking about doing maybe a centerpiece, kind of like a longer centerpiece for my rectangle tables, like, I don't know, like a wooden planter type thing, and putting either, I have a couple ideas, either putting in some succulents inside there along with some flowers, whether it be fresh or silks. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just trying to incorporate, you know, my love of flowers and where I work in a greenhouse. You know, I'm around plants all the time, so trying to incorporate that. You look great. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie. You're so kind. So yeah, trying to figure out like what I want for the tables. Food-wise, oh, you guys, food. So I had initially contacted a person who owns a food truck, and they were kind of like a friend of a friend, and they're like known to be a great chef. So I was really excited talking to them, and we just could not get on the same page. So our wedding, you know, it's going to be really small. It's just, you know, Justin and I just would rather put our money towards something else besides one day. So we contacted the guy with the food truck, and we were working on a menu, and, you know, we were like, you know, something lighter fare. It doesn't have to be, you know, all out, you know, it's a simple wedding. And he came back with like roasted duck and champagne, and Justin and I were kind of like, no, that's not quite what we're going for. So we kind of just put the kibosh to like doing a food truck, and now I think we're just going to do platters that we're going to get from grocery store, Costco, stuff like that, just to make it easier, you know, because we're getting married at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're in between lunch and dinner, so we don't need this whole big shebang. And we're trying to keep it because we have a lot of people who are gluten-free, we have vegans, so, you know, when you deep dive into that, it can get really expensive. So we're just trying to find ways to do things a little bit easier, cheaper. And there we go. You know, just trying to lighten the load a bit. So once we get that final number back of who's coming, then it'll be easier to order these things, see what we need, and go from there. I already got the flower girl dresses. Got my bridesmaid's dress. My bridesmaid's going to be my stepsister, so I got her dress. I'm going with like, do I have any colors? I'm going with like a sage green color. That's like my main, and then it's going to be like white, kind of like an off-white. I mean, some things might be white, but most things are going to be off-white, sage green, maybe little flecks of gold. But I'm just trying to keep it simple because Justin's colorblind. So I want him to be able to like see things. You know, I don't want him to have something that's, you know, like, I don't know, what color can he see? He has a hard time seeing purple. So let's say I picked purple. It would look like blue to him. And I want him to be able to like see what we actually have. You know, what's the actual color? Do you have your dress? I do. I got my dress back in January or February. I got it on Shein. Let me backtrack here. There was 2 bridal places where I live. One of them was David's Bridal. They closed, and they literally closed the week that I started looking for dresses, so that sucked. And then the other one is like extremely expensive. I mean, their cheapest dress is probably $10,000. That's like cheap for them. So I was like, no, that's not quite my vibe. So I went on to Shein, and I spent, I think it was $33 on my dress, and it looks beautiful, and it's great quality. It's simple. You know, I'm not one that's very like ooh, you know, I need like, you know, all this lace and all that. No, you know, I just like very simple, very chill. There we go. So I got that. That's who got yours, David's Bridal. Oh, I tell you, I wanted to be able to go there so bad, you know, because I hated the idea of buying a dress online without trying it on first, because everybody that I talked to, they were like, oh, you know, like you'll see a dress that you think you're gonna love and you'll try it on and you'll hate it, or it won't look good on you. So the dress that you might not have picked, that will be the one that, you know, might look phenomenal on you. So I wanted to go try dresses on. Well, that didn't happen because, like I said, the week that I started to look for wedding dresses, they closed and went out of business. So there was that. So I bit the bullet. I said, okay, I took my measurements and I went on to Shein, found a dress. You guys, I said a prayer because it fit like a glove. I mean, there is no alterations that I needed. It was perfect. I did have to go to Torrid and buy a strapless bra. I did that. It probably could be fitted a little, and I mean just a little bit better around the bust. I mean, it's not bad at all, trust me. But just a little bit around the bust, but it'll do. For the strapless bra, I ended up going to Torrid for that. I had no luck. I took Justin one day, which was a big mistake, taking your future husband bra shopping, because we go into, where did we go? I think we went into Lane Bryant. Yes, we went into Lane Bryant, and there's these really nice ladies in there working, and they're like, oh, how can I help you? And so I told them, you know, I'm looking for a strapless dress for my wedding dress, and they're like, okay, well, what's your size? I tell them I'm like, you know, 52D. And the first thing out of Justin's mouth, damn. Yep. And those poor ladies, they just burst out of laughter because it was the way he said it. It was so funny, just so funny. And I wasn't mortified because that's not me. You know, it takes a lot to mortify me. But I was just like, really, that's what you're gonna say? But anyways, so after that, he couldn't embarrass me anymore. So I went to Torrid and found a bra, and wow, I'm like one, I can't stand like, you know, like push-up bras and, you know, like the va-va-voom. Well, the bra that I got is a push-up bra and it's va-va-voom. So when I put it on, I'm like, whoa, you know, like my boobs are like saggy down here, and all of a sudden they're like right up there. And I'm like, holy smokes. I put on my dress and I see the cleavage. I'm like, damn, I can do the dollar dance. I'll make some bills that day. But oh my God, that was just funny, I tell you. That's what's going to take some getting used to, is that bra. And wait till Justin sees it on, because, yep, he's going to love that. What else? Wedding. I got my wedding playlist together. We're having like a family friend who's going to just do like a playlist and control the music or whatever. Justin and we have started trying to like dance together. I mean, we're like the stereotypical couple that's in the kitchen at night dancing, and we're trying because I think I have more faith in our dancing abilities than we actually have, because the songs that I have on our playlist is wow. I mean, I have like a whole bunch of songs. What is your song? So our wedding song is going to be Keith Whitley, When You Say Nothing at All. I love that song ever since I was, God, 3, maybe 4. I used to ask my grandpa to play that song, and I would stand on his, he used to wear like work boots. I would stand on his work boots and I pretend that, you know, it's my wedding day and I'm dancing, and I love that song. So that's going to be our wedding song, and I'm going to cry. I'm going to bawl like a baby. I mean, I just know it. But I have a mix of there's some 80s country, a lot of 90s country that, you know, he and I grew up with. 90s like pop, 90s rock, classic rock, you name it, some modern country. we have songs that I think will vibe with quite a few different age ranges, which thank God. I think it's going to be good. I can't wait. Like, what's that song? Love Stinks. You know, like the wedding planner. I put that song in there because I just think I'm corny like that. I think it's so funny when people play that at their wedding. So I have that on there. Trying to do like some like slow dancey songs, but I also like some like upbeat ones as well, because that kind of gets people dancing, having fun. And yeah, what else? I'm trying to like go through like my Rolodex of everything that I've been doing. Is there anything else that I haven't mentioned? There probably is. There's probably 100 things I haven't mentioned. Oh, the thing that I'm struggling with right now is what to do with my hair. I don't know, you guys can see, like, my hair, this is like all my hair. If I went to do a ponytail, this is all I got. It's thin, it's fine, and I am trying so hard to come up with a style or something for my hair. If I curl it, it will last maybe an hour, and that's if I load it in product. So I just don't know. I'm so lost. I tried putting on my veil the other day, and my hair is so thin, like the veil felt like it was 500 pounds. And it's really not. It's really like a light veil, but that's just my struggle. I'm scouring YouTube, TikTok, everything that you can imagine, and trying to find something. What is the day? Ours is August 25th. Ooh, August 25th. Mine is actually not too far from that. Mine is September 14th. I didn't really have any reason behind it. I wanted to pick like a day that was going to be on a Saturday, something so that family, because Justin has a lot of out-of-state family from Colorado, Florida. So we wanted to find a day that, you know, people could travel if need be. So we went with September 14th. I'm hoping, so here in Maine, September, at that time, it can either be really hot, like really hot, or it can be cool. Sometimes it's just right. I'm hoping it's going to be like one of those just right days. It's probably going to be a bit before the leaves change. It depends, you know, like on the rains and how hot it gets here over the summer with the leaves. But it'll probably be just before the leaves change, which I kind of wanted to get married when the leaves were like really beautiful. But up here in New England lately, the past few years, the leaf changing and the colors, it hasn't been like steady, you know, like where every year, like, okay, around this time it's going to be beautiful. Past couple years, you know, sometimes it's towards the end of August it starts to change. Other times it was like October. So I couldn't plan like that. So yeah, forgive me if I get like scatterbrained, you guys. I've got so many things going on. Yeah, you know what I could do? I could give you guys a little sneak peek here. For those of you who haven't seen like the mobile home since we did our renovations, you can kind of see like behind me here, I got the artwork hung up, and got this. My new last name is going to start with a B. It's going to be Brine. The story time. So when I first met Justin, you know, I'm finding out what is his name and everything. He tells me, or well, it was, I think it was on text. He texted me or something, you know, like, oh, my name is Justin Brine. I'm like, okay, cool. And the way I read it as Justin Bryn. And I'm like, oh, Bryn. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty last name. I mean, you know, if you're a girl, you kind of think about your last name. Like, oh, like Courtney Bryn. I'm like, oh, Courtney Bryn. That's not bad. Then I found out it's brine, like salt brine. I'm like, brine. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, there are plenty of worse names out there that you could have. Brine is not one of them. But, you know, like I was always like Courtney Bryn. So if you've ever seen the TV show Keeping Up Appearances with Hyacinth Bouquet, her real last name is Bucket, for those of you who don't know. But she likes to say it's Bouquet. So I'm going to be known as Courtney Bryn from here on out after I get married. I always thought that was kind of funny, but So I have that little bee up there. Lighting I have set up here now. I got these at HomeSense. I got 2 of them. They're like 20 bucks each. I'll be doing a full house tour soon, I promise. But if I swing around here, you guys can see this was all like the old wallpaper before. And now we just have like this farmhouse aesthetic, as you can kind of see by like the console for the TV and stuff. So it's all starting to tie in together. The flooring just flows well with all the furniture that we got. It's just everything that I envisioned when I started almost a year ago. Well, it has been a year now. Almost a year ago. It has pretty much come to fruition, and I'm so happy with it. But just got like the bathroom done. I can't even talk. Just got the bathroom to do. I'm tongue-tied. And that's about it. So we're still working on the yard. I believe I touched on that in one video. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? But I'm still working on the yard and getting that taken care of. Working on the fencing right now, getting a new fence put up. Love the lives. That's awesome. I need to do lives more often. It's so much easier. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love filming and stuff. But, like, when you have to set up to film, you have to set the filming, lighting, and then you have to film the video, then you have to edit it and upload it. And there's just a lot to it. Whereas a live is just, you're just talking to your friends and, you know, like, who cares? Like, I said something stupid just a few minutes ago, you know, got tongue-tied. Who cares? Who cares? You know, when you're making a video, you have to go through and edit all that stuff out, and it can be a pain in the rear. So this to me is just easier because I love getting to talk to my lovely subscribers. I need to come up with a name for my subscribers. My loves, my lovelies. Courtney with love, my lovelies. What do we think? Do we like that? I kind of like that. My lovelies. My lovelies. Okay, my lovelies. That's what we're gonna go with now. It's just nice. It's just nice to just sit back, chat, chill, you know, that sort of thing. I've been trying to take it easy today. Granted, like, I had to do all this cleaning, but this past week I was dealing with plantar fasciitis in my foot, my left foot. Oh my God. It's the first time that I've had like a really bad flare-up of it. And oh my God. I actually had to have Justin go to the store and buy me crutches. I had to order a walking boot. I had to get like, what the hell are these little things here? These little like things for your feet, which those didn't do anything for me yet. But yeah, that was a struggle because, you know, like I said, I work in a greenhouse, so I'm dealing with like plants, you know, heavy racks and water. So yeah, that was not fun. Today it's finally starting to feel better. Yesterday I was able to walk a little bit without the boot on, which was nice. Today I wore the boot when I had to run to Shaw's to grab a couple things. But I can move around. It's hot here. I'm laying out. Oh, I'm so jealous. I mean, it's like 70 something here today, but I could go lay outside, but I have a neighbor right next door and he's a bit kooky. I'm not going to judge, but don't know if I go and lay out or anything. And then on the other side where I could lay out, where there's no neighbors, Justin and his dad have a pile of wooden pallets because they're taking the wood apart to make the new fencing. So yeah, so that's not happening today. But yeah, this week is supposed to be like 97 degrees, which no, that's gonna be way too hot. So I might just have to lay outside this week after work, regardless whether my neighbor's out there or not. Just, we're gonna get acquainted very well. He's gonna see some new sides of me that he has not seen before, and that might just be okay because I don't do the heat at all. I'm not made for it. I'll be complaining I think it starts Tuesday through Friday. I will be complaining every single day. And then come December and January when it's snowing here, I'll be complaining that it's too cold. I'm Goldilocks, I swear. I'm either too hot or too cold. I'm never just right. I'm always complaining and bitching about something. Always. And it's weather related, always. So it's not helping. Yeah. No, it was not helping at all. That's for sure. What else? Is there anything I wanted to touch on with you guys? I was going to try and do a live today with Justin, but he had to go with his dad down to Boston. So, unfortunately, he's not here. So that's why I figured I'd get the housework done while his butt's out of the house and I can get stuff done. I would laugh right now if he was watching, by the way. That'd be funny, because that'd be something he would do. But I'm probably going to head out in a minute now that the floors are dry. I gotta go finish doing my loads of laundry. So, yeah, I just wanted to check in real quick with everybody and do a semi-quick video. I'll do these more often, I promise. Pinky promise, I will do it. So, Debbie, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me today. It was so nice to talk to you. I hope you enjoy your day. Have a good rest of your day laying out. I'm so jealous. Anyone else who watches this in the future, I will see you guys later. And hopefully you'll be able to tune in for the next live. So thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day again to all the dads out there. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. Now if I can figure out how I shut this off. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.